What's up, YouTube? Jet Fuel EDC here, and today got another knife to check out. This is the Spyderco Domino in the red carbon fiber. As you can see, that thing looks amazing. It just kind of pops. It's subtle, it's loud. It did a good job mixing it up with this guy. I really like the tone that this carbon fiber puts out. So as you can see, you got this pill and ply style carbon fiber. It's got a little bit of red, a little bit of black, a little bit of silver mixed in there. It pops. It's very nice. It's not too loud, but it does raise the volume a little bit. They have a blue out there that's just like this. The blue, in my opinion, is it's way too eccentric. It just really, it's loud. So before I get off on too far of a tangent here, as you can see, this is like it's a carbon fiber scale, but it's like an overlay. You got titanium body, everything, titanium frame lock, and then, you know, the carbon fiber scale on the outside of the show side here. You got a 4-position pocket clip. So right hand, left hand, tip up, tip down, whatever form of fashion you carry your knife in, you can do it with this guy. You got all open construction, barreled back spacers, and the lanyard tube. As you can see, the lanyard hole there, a decent size opening. You want to run some 550 cord, put a bead on it, fetch your thing. It is a frame lock flipper. As you can see, you got the frame lock with a steel interface installed there, as you can see. And this is a Reeve integral lock style. Pretty solid action on this guy. It's a little stiff out of the box. I did take it out. I did take it apart and clean it and re-lubricate everything, and it's got a very smooth action. Goodness gracious, it wouldn't be a Jet Fuel EDC knife video if I didn't mess up a flip. It's almost automatic. As you can see, it's got a very smooth action. It's running on ball bearings. It's very smooth. Got nice detent. It's not gonna shake out. Got solid lockup, no blade play, and you're running about 30, maybe 40% on the lock bar. It's kind of cool with that interface they put there. It's kind of got a dual purpose. So if you watch this right here, see if I can get it to focus in for you. Watch right there at the top of the lock bar. You can see that interface, and the frame lock also serves as an over travel stop. So it's pretty neat. When it hits the top of the detent ramp, it locks in place, prevents the blade from over traveling. So as you can see, you got a satin finished drop point blade made out of CTS XHP. Been doing quite a few of those here lately. I really like that blade steel, and you know, it's made in Taiwan. I really like this blade steel. It holds a great edge. I can put a great edge on the knife. It holds the edge, retains it, and then it resists corrosion very well. Back to the blade here. You can see you got a full flat grind. Pretty thin profile on the back here, which is, you know, makes it a great slicer. You got a nice size finger choil here. Got some jimping. I got some jimping back here on the thumb ramp, and as well on the steel interface. Let's get a little bit of measurements on this guy. So you're looking at right at 4.5 inches closed, a little bit more than 4.5. And then just shy of 7 3/4 overall, probably about 7.6, somewhere in there. The blade length on it gonna be about just shy of 3 1/4, maybe about 3 1/8, somewhere in there. And the cutting edge gonna be just shy of 3, so about 2 7/8, somewhere in there. Let's get a weight on this guy. Gonna go back to my old scale here, because my other one, it's kind of hard to see on camera. That blue doesn't tend to show up. So as you can see there, you got 4.13 ounces and 117 grams. It's pretty light, it's decent. My goodness. Let's get the calipers out and do the back of the blade here. The blade at its thickest point is going to be 0.114. Make sure all you guys can see that. And then widest part of the handle, 0.469. This knife comes in at about $199. It is, I believe it's on the discontinued list. I'm not 100% on that. I can't remember. I've looked at so many knives here lately. I'm pretty sure it's on the discontinued list, and I highly recommend this knife. So with all the spec data out of the way, let's get into some likes and dislikes. So as I started the video off with, I love this carbon fiber. That carbon fiber is nice. It's got a little bit of texture to it, but it's not slick, and it's also not like I don't know what the word I'm looking for here is. Not too sticky, I guess. Not too textured. They did a great job with it. It's a nice design. It's very elegant looking. Just a great job with that carbon fiber. The knife has an amazing action. It really is. It's very smooth. It takes a little bit to drop it shut, but it will drop shut. I mean, Spidey flicking it, it runs like a dream. It's absolutely just very smooth knife. Those ball bearings, just great. Another thing I like about this knife is that it's a flipper. You don't see a lot of flippers coming out of Spyderco. The same thing with the ball bearings. You don't see a lot of ball bearings. I mean, it's kind of something different that they did here, and they did a great job with it. has this knife, along with the action, the detent. The detent is dialed in well. It holds true. It's not gonna, you can't shake the blade out, nothing like that. You guys know how I hate that. They really dialed this thing in great. So my dislikes on this knife. All right, so with the flipper, I understand this is not something Spyderco does a lot, but they kind of halfway made an attempt at hiding this, the flipper tab. I wish they would have went the rest of the way and finished it. Either knocked it off or made this handle groove just a little bit, made it protrude just a little bit more to cover up that flipper tab. As you can see, let's get the mic back out here. It's not a lot. They didn't leave a lot for it. All right, so that's how much is protruding out at 0.0825. That's nothing. I wish they would have just, truthfully, I think they could have just lopped it off and been done with it. That may be something I look into getting done, or I may try it myself. Who knows? I don't know. I think you could do it. I think if you just rounded it off just a little bit there, you could hide that thing and it would look so much better. The next thing is the thumb hole. Just me, I hate how they didn't center this thing. I wish they would have centered it kind of on this finger groove here. I mean, you can see it's off there. It's kind of distasteful. It really is. In my opinion, I wish they would have centered it here a little bit better. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it would have took to do that. I'm not an engineer. I don't design knives, so you can get your thumb in there if you got a, for a lack of better terms, chunky or a big, huge thumb. You may have a little problem there, but you can get your thumb in there fairly easily, you know, if you're gonna do a thumb opening. And I mean, that may be a lot of the reason that they placed it like that, is because they offer the flipper tab. So I don't know, it's just one of those things. It kind of just, it looks off. You know, you can instantly, as soon as you look at the knife, you can see that it kind of, I don't know, it's a drawback. But it's definitely not a deal killer. It's completely aesthetic. It just, I think they could have done a little bit better. But that's my opinion on it. That's my take on it. That's what I got for you guys today. As always, thank you guys for watching. Oh, let me say this. It's New Year's Eve. I'd like to wish everybody out there a Happy New Year. If you're gonna go out and celebrate this evening, please do it safe. Please do it responsibly. I know we all tend to overdo it sometimes at these kind of things. So please be safe and enjoy your holiday. And that way I'll see you back here in the new year. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later.